Tell us something good.
Beautiful people
Tell
of
us something, please.
the United States. FedNow is a payments network, an instant payments network that went live, I would say, a couple of years ago, actually. So it's been in the works. FedNow basically is making it easier for the banks that are associated with the Federal Reserve to facilitate their real-time payments a lot quicker. So it actually launched on July 20th, 2023. And it basically is allowing for payments to be settled a lot quicker between institutions that are in this network. This network is, we'll say they're processing $1 trillion per day. It's a lot of money that's going through the Federal Reserve network. So on July 14th, starts the migration of the integration of these messaging standards called ISO20022, which is what the SWIFT network. The SWIFT is the global network for all financial institutions around the world. Now, SWIFT has ISO20022 messaging standards, and now the FedNow is making their banks integrate into the ISO20022 messaging standard system. Why this is big is because now ISO20022, that global network, is based in blockchain technology, which is allowing for these payments to happen in real time with real-time settlements. There are a couple cryptocurrencies that are ISO compliant. They are compliant with the ISO standards. So basically, come July 14th, FedNow is going live with its migration towards ISO20022. Now, not all banks are going to initially migrate as of July 14th. They may take until November of this year. They may even take until 2026. There will be a cutoff date, but we're going to start to see, we're not going to see anything, but the banks are going to start to update their systems to this messaging standard. And essentially, it's going to just be moving money a lot faster for the banks on behind the scenes. Now, what this means for us is that eventually, these banks are going to come out with their own stable coins, because if you understand, like, there's an act called the Genius Act that recently got pushed and passed through the Senate. Stable coins are going to be issued by these banks and also non-banks, but I'm not going to go on that tangent. These banks are going to issue these stable coins, which are going to be programmable, and they're going to be able to be controlled. And the thing with blockchain is everything is visible to everybody, but they also have the ability to put certain parameters into how you spend your stable coins. So this is just FedNow be going to FedNow ISO20022 migration is just the B system furthering its reach and developing a new product to eventually get released to the public that is not going to be released by the Federal Reserve. They're not going to do it themselves. It's going to be your local bank. It's going to be, your Chase, your PNC, your Bank of America. Like, they're going to have their own stable coins. It's all for control and all to eventually integrate us into the public.